Hi guys, this is gsndon.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Huawei Mate 9. It's a phablet we've been expecting for a while now. It debuted at the end of 2016 and it's the highest end smartphone from Huawei at the moment. So Huawei Mate 9. Keep in mind we have the flat screen version, not the Pro model that has a curved screen. This also means that we're getting here the big diagonal version. It's a 5.9 inch phablet made of metal and it should be priced at around $600. It debuted in USA in early January with Amazon Alexa on board as a feature to separate it from the models from other markets. It's very nice looking, it's in keeping with the Huawei tradition, and it has a dual back camera which I'm going to get into later. This is an unboxing of the $600 phone, so let's see what's inside the box. Huawei design is promised and two smaller boxes are here. This one promises to have a case, metal key and manuals, and that's exactly what we get. So metal key checked, and here in this little pouch you can find the documentation, warranty, manuals and all that. Pretty slick pouch. And then we got the accessory, the case, looking pretty nifty in its own right. It has a texture like, well, crocodile skin is my first thought. Anyway, we'll get more of a taste of it once we apply it onto the device. Now we proceed to the other box where the actual accessories are held, and it's more cramped, I can already feel it. So we got a very, and I mean very big charger. I've seen big chargers in my days. This is a Huawei supercharge, so it's going to juice up the phone really fast. And then more things here. On this side you can find the USB Type-C cable, which is quite long, quite hefty, and here a pair of headphones. They look the same, they've been looking the same ever since the Huawei P8. Huawei likes to keep its traditions. And some plugs here, I guess plugs for the headphones. They won't come out, but believe me, they're here. Let's try it again. Come on. Here we go, finally. Oh, these aren't actually plugs for the headphones. Good thing I pulled them out. It's actually an adapter. Let's see it. It's pretty interesting. It's USB Type-C to micro USB. Interesting. Something I haven't seen very often on smartphones nowadays. It actually made no sense to get plugs because these headphones have no plugs, so mea culpa. Okay, so that's it about the content of the box. Let's see the star of the unboxing, the Huawei Mate 9 metal clad, looking pretty. Let's fire it up. And this is our first contact with Android Nougat and Emotion UI 5.0 on a Huawei phone. I've seen Nougat on the Google Pixel XL, but I haven't seen the latest Emotion UI on a Huawei phone. So what we're dealing with here is a phablet that weighs pretty hefty, 190 grams. Nice animation, and it measures 7.9 millimeters in thickness. It has a Full HD 5.9 inch screen, and inside we find the octa-core Huawei Kirin 960 processor plus 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage and a micro SD card slot. There is a USB Type-C port at the bottom, and we also have the dual camera setup at the back. There is a 20 megapixel monochrome sensor and a 12 megapixel color sensor. We also get optical image stabilization here and a dual tone flash. And we're doing the setup right now. As you can already tell, there's a fingerprint scanner in the mix right here below the cameras. A bit more discreet than usual, I would say. And here we are finally with the setup being done and the screen looking amazing. Actually, I have to say it's quite an impressive screen. Anyway, I was talking about the specs. So dual camera at the back and at the front an 8 megapixel shooter for the selfies. This is Emotion UI 5.0. Seems pretty slick. They changed the color tonality and apparently they've been inspired by an old Greek culture. That's what I've heard. Ooh, very nice changes here. Look forward to testing all of them. Okay, so one thing I always like to check out is the camera interface, but before that I should mention that we're getting a 4000 mAh battery here, and that the Mate 9 comes with Amazon Alexa in USA. So at first sight the camera interface looks like we left it on the Huawei P9 and P9 Plus, maybe a bit more stylish. The fonts seem a bit changed, or maybe I don't remember it correctly. And here we go, ditching the Pro mode. So here we are with the modes. There's a slight change in font, as I said before. Lots of modes actually: photo, monochrome, beauty, video, HDR, beauty, video, and light painting. We'll get into all of those once we review the device. I'm trying to look for the settings. You don't have to swipe vertically now, but horizontally, which is an interesting change. And quite a few options here as well, so Huawei is really offering the best of the best with the Huawei Mate 9. So if you're in USA, this is priced at around $600 to start with, and all over the globe the price is around $600 or $700. Pretty nice first impression, pretty solid device, made of metal with dual back camera with Leica technology. We'll be back with a full review very soon. This has been gsndom.com with the unboxing of the nifty Huawei Mate 9. Bye bye!